And Three Counties Radio will be here over the weekend, and come and say hello, and there'll be people giving away bits and pieces, little bits of merchandise, not much, little bits of merchandise, and catching up with the rest of the stories before 6. Now, let me introduce you to another great person who's taking part in the events this weekend. It's one of those people who are going to be performing the weekend. It's a local named Tremaine. Tremaine, very good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon.
Welcome to the programme. And you are genuinely a Bedfordian.
Yeah, I'm not originally. I'm not a native. I've been living here for about 9-10 years now.
That qualifies you. You're a Bedfordian
Oh,
girl.
thank you. I'm now an honorary native.
So tell me more about yourself.
I am a musician. Well, I have a part-time job. By day, I'm a supply teacher. If there are any of my students listening, do your homework.
Stop there, supply teacher. Right? It's nearly the summer holiday. Stop it with the homework malarkey.
No, I make sure they do their homework. I want them to learn. But as well as being a part-time supply teacher, I'm also a musician. It's a passion that's been in my heart and in my family for years. My first performance was actually at the age of 2. I was on stage performing with my family, who were all musicians in one way, shape or another.
So your style, do you have a singing style?
I do, but I never really know how to describe it to people. I can only say my influences are Stevie Wonder, Alicia Keys, Marvin Gaye.
To be honest with you, you can't go wrong with stuff like that.
I agree. The classics.
You know, and where did that start for you? Was it as a child? Was it something your parents, your family handed down?
Yeah, it started as a child, but developed over time. So as a child, I was introduced to a lot of gospel music. So I'm actually named after a lady called Tremaine Hawkins, who's an American gospel singer. Check her out, she's amazing. And then over time, I was introduced to people like Jamiroquai by my older brother, and then introduced to jazz and Stevie Wonder, and then I've been introduced to classical music, punk music.
I think it's really important, if you're a parent, to let your children explore their own musical influences, but if they're in the car, because up to a certain age you can't, but just play, put on a Stevie Wonder album, put a CD in the car, or get some Beatles music, or get some, just to broaden their minds. And I've done it with Stevie Wonder. I've got Stevie Wonder in all the cars, and we play it, and there's a depth to it, which is quite soothing.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah, I particularly don't stick with one type of music. I would say that my taste is eclectic. So one minute I could be listening to Debussy, classical piece. The next minute I could be listening to a piece by an artist I've just learned about called Andy Grammer. Or I could be listening to something new that my husband has introduced to me, because he's really into electro music as well.
He looks the sort actually to be into electro. He's just standing over there in the background.
Raving at the back.
So what are you doing here this weekend?
I will be performing on the community stage at 1:25 tomorrow.
Now, for people who are coming to Bedford and don't know Bedford, where is the community stage?
Community stage would be at Mills Meadow, which is in the middle strip. So if you go over the bridge in that middle area, at the end there'll be a community stage.
Do you know what you're going to be singing and how long you're going to be on for?
I'm going to be on for 35 minutes, sort of like that. And I will be performing one Stevie Wonder song. I'll be singing a range of original songs. We're promoting my original album, my debut album, which is called But for the Grace of God. I'll also be doing 1 or 2 classics as well, like Lifting Me Higher by Bill Withers.
Any nerves at all?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, but once you get on stage, you see the people shouting Tremaine, Tremaine, Tremaine.
Yeah, if they know my name.
No, hang on. Her name is Tremaine. 1:20 tomorrow on the
community stage at Mill Meadows.
Stage for half an hour, so 35 minutes.
Yeah.
You can shout out the name, big it up, and all that. It's fantastic.
Awesome. So if they start chanting my name, I owe it all to you.
A lot of people owe a lot of things to me, right? not always good. But I just, because for the people at home listening in their cars, this right hand of mine, I have shaken the hand of Stevie Wonder.
Wow.
I don't think he was aware who I'm pretty sure he had no idea. It still doesn't. But this, I can't tell you what the left hand has done, because that involved Liz Hurley, and I don't want to talk about that. But this hand, the right hand, is definitely the Stevie Wonder hand. So I don't think they share the influence.
I can't top that, but I can say I did perform on the same bill as him as part of a mass choir for a charity event, and he came on after us, obviously. So I got to watch him from the side, but that was amazing. Just being on the same bill as him was awesome.
Yeah, pretty laid back. Your lovely husband here is into techno. I don't know, can you give us a quick rendition of something you might be singing tomorrow?
Not techno, but...
No, not techno. No, leave his techno to himself.
I can do something, yes, for you.
Oh, Jesus, Tremaine. He'll be live on tomorrow afternoon, 1:20. Well worth catching up with. Very talented young lady. Right, what are you going to do?
Thank you. I'm going to do Bill Withers, Lifting Me Higher.
Ooh, that's one of my favourites. Thank you, Tremaine.
Awesome. Your love is lifting me higher than I've ever been lifted before. So keep it up, quench my desire, and I'll be at your side forevermore. That's why your love keeps on lifting me higher. That's why your love keeps on lifting me higher and higher.
Do you know, that is very, very good. Give you a round of applause.
Thank you.
That is awesome. That is so very good.
Thank you.
Good luck tomorrow, break a leg. Hope you have a fantastic time. Good luck with the career. Don't give the kids any more homework. It's coming up to the holidays. Get them to climb trees and play in the park and do stuff that's fun. Leave the homework till September. Now, can I just ask before you go, you've been in Bedford 10 years. You now qualify as a Bedfordian. What is it you like about the town?
Oh, I love the mix. You have a mix of architecture, so you have a mix of Victorian, Edwardian. You also have a mix of different art activities. There's so many festivals, so many musical opportunities, so much art going on in Bedford. It's just an amazing town. I feel like it's a mixture of everything, which kind of represents me, really, a mixture of everything.
It's a very cosmopolitan town. It always has been. But again, the River Festival is an enormous event. But even when there's no River Festival of an evening or a morning, any time of day, winter, sun, doesn't it? Walking up and down the embankment, I don't know, it just feels right, doesn't it?
It does to me. That's why I'm still here. I love it. Really do.
Great to meet you. Have a great day tomorrow. Thank you, Tremaine.
Thank you.
Let's get the latest travel news for you.